I'm gonna now go talk about my California story of the week. So as I've said, I used to work at a Hollywood studio. Warner, it might be Warner Brothers, probably is Warner Brothers. It is Warner Brothers. I don't know why I don't just say it. I don't care. I worked there for 27 years. It was great. Started off in New York, and then the office moved to Burbank. So that's why I ended up out in California. Anywho, and they're being supposedly, well, it's not a done deal yet, but they're being bought by Netflix. That was announced this week. We'll see how that'll work. People always get so scared with the straight to streaming, but Netflix has released a few things in the theater, I think, to get like Oscar nominations. Anyway. Ooh, I haven't said that many anyways today. That's surprising. So, my story of the week. I worked in international theatrical where we got the movies out worldwide. I think I said that before too. So the people who were the actors in the movies would come into our building for meetings, production meetings or marketing meetings to see promotional materials. So our building had had a couple of atriums. It was the glass building, if you know that building at Warner Brothers. And there were a couple different atriums, and there was just a lot of glass. And I don't know why they did this, but when they put the conference rooms in, they were on the other side of the atrium. So you could, as you're walking down the hall, you could see in there if they didn't close the curtains. And our copy room was across the street from one of the smaller conference rooms. And somebody comes to me and says, Gerard Butler's in the conference room across from the copy room. And I'm all, oh my gosh. He was there to talk about 300, because that was the film that was about to come out at that time. So I think I printed like 10 different things 5 minutes apart and walked over to the copier, to the copy room, and get my stuff off the copier. Just so I could see him in there. I saw him every time I walked by, because there he was. They didn't shut the curtains. I don't know why. People should have shut the curtains. Then people wouldn't have been wandering around. I wasn't wandering. I was at work, and I was doing work. I was getting stuff off the copier that really needed to be copied or printed and off it, Anyway, so that is my story of the week. Gerard Butler. My celebrity sighting of the week, I should say, because I didn't meet him, but I saw him through the window. He wasn't all jacked up, because that was after, they make these movies and it's months before they're finished and come out, from the time they end filming until they're actually in the theaters is usually not quite some time, but they have to do editing and everything. And so, he was pretty jacked for 300, but he was cute. He's adorable anyway. So Gerard Butler, California, celebrity sighting of the week. They're not all going to be celebrity sightings. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I have a lot of them, but we'll see. Anyway, I could talk about hiking in California. Hiking in California is really cool too. It's a lot of fun. I used to go with my friend Julia. We would go hiking. I made her go on this one hike one time where the trails were really, really tiny. And the edge of the trail was the edge of the mountain we were going up or down, or hill. It was probably, I don't know. We were up in the mountains, but near Pasadena. You look up, there's mountains there. Gosh, where were we that one time? I don't know. We only went maybe halfway up, and she just did not like it, so we came back down. It was a nice little hike, though. We had a good time.